So hello guys, now let us see this problem on HackerRank called collections.dq. So dq has many methods. Dq is a basic collections module has this dq thing, and in it there are many methods that we can use. Like we can, so suppose there is a normal list, we can append into that list. So the element that we append gets appended to the right side. So by using this dq, what we can do is we can append to the left as well. We can pop from right generally, but by using dq methods, we can pop it from left as well. Pop an element from left as well. And then normal functions like clearing the list or d dot clear and all are common. That d dot remove and all, they are common as the list that we use. So these are the new functions actually: append left, pop left, and all. So in this task actually is we just have to use these four functions, that is append, pop left, and append left. So that's it. So the input format is, first line is n for integer input, and afterwards the commands are the same actually, command and the element that we're going to use. But see, for popping we don't have any command, right? Because it directly pops. So we don't, not command actually, pop is the command, but we don't have any element basically. So let us jump to the coding part now. So first of all, first line will be n equals to integer input. And when we take the input of n, what we're going to do, we are going to use a for loop for taking the input of list. So for I in range, now range will be n obviously, that's why we are taking n. And afterwards I'm going to make a list now. So L will be input dot split. So that we get on the, first index of L will be, so command. So that, hold on. So command will be equals to L of 0. And afterwards, see, now we can say E equals to the element that we are going to use for, appending and all. So E will be equals to L of 1. But see, this is not every time true, because when we pop anything, then we don't have any element over here. So when we use E equals to L of 1, then it will be invalid actually, it will give us an error. So for doing this, what we can do is, we'll write if the length of commands, hold on, not length of commands, length of L is greater than 1. So if it is greater than 1, it means it has the function of appending and all. So we'll just write E equals to L of 1 now, and now there's no need over here for E and all. So okay, looks fine up to now. So after that we just have to take in the command and use that command. So we'll write if command equals to the first command is append, I guess. So I'll just write append. Then what we have to do is we'll simply have to write, and first of all obviously I'll have to import the model. Wow, how can I forget it? So I'll write, actually instead of importing, I'll just write from collections. Wow, spellings. From collections, what I'll do is I'll simply import dq. Okay, and after that I'll have to form one. So I'll just write d equals to dq and parentheses. This is the syntax, basically the syntax. And after that I'll just have to append it, right? So d dot append. See, I forgot to tell you all. So when we write d, this d is a dq now. So when we write d dot, we get the various functions like pop left, append left, pop, append. So basically we're going to use these four functions. You can use these all functions as well, but we don't need it for now. So for append, we just have to write d dot append and e. And afterwards, L if command equals to append left, then we'll do all that thing. So I just have copied them. I'll just paste them. See. So if the command is pop, we'll just write d dot pop, and we don't need anything in the argument, any argument in this, because obviously while popping we don't need any argument. So we don't need e over here. Then for appending, obviously we need argument e, and for popping from left, again we don't need any argument. And I think that's all. So first of all, let us print out these. Actually, we don't have to print out. We have to print out in a specific manner without the Actually, let us print out normally first. So when we So print out d now. We'll just run this code, and I'll just copy the sample thing. So the output should be 1 and 2, like they have told over here. So I'll just check it once. So if it is right or wrong. So see, the output is right, dq 1, 2, but we don't want the answer to be printed in this panel. So I'll use a for loop for that. So for I in range, so range will be length of, and actually not for I in range, it will simply be, hold on, wow, it will become for I in d, I'll simply print out I don't need the range, right? So I'll simply print out I, but on the same line. So n will be equals to space, and now run this code, and equals to, okay, yeah, see, 1, 2. But one more way to print this out is you can simply print star d and run this code. This is args, I guess, I don't know the name when we write star and all. So 1, 2. So you can work on like this as well by writing star. I told you both the ways now, by using for loop and by using star as well. Not actually, it's not the star, it's asterisk. So I'll submit it to check all test cases. Yeah, each and every test case is satisfied. Then there's no error. So that's all. Thank you.